Hello everyone and welcome back to today's JavaScript tutorial series. So today we'll learn how to manipulate a HTML element using the JavaScript. So today we cover there's some example and we'll show how to dynamically update content, modify attributes and the new elements. So first of all, I'm explaining the introduction to HTML element manipulation. So JavaScript allows you to interact with HTML elements to make web page dynamic, and you can change their content, attributes and even create new elements on the fly. So here's an example for HTML we will work with. So now first of all, I'm creating the HTML code structure. Okay, just I'm going for in this body tag inside and I'm creating the symbol of div element. First of all, this inside I'm creating the ID is equal to ID name is the message. Then in this inside type the message for welcome to our website. Okay, is done. And then using for the image folder, this image element, just type the image, and first of all I have the image ID name, just like here is the image. Then I'm creating, here is the source. So first of all, here is the declare of the image folder. I'm using the image.jpg, and also using here is the type is the alter, and you can see here is the placeholder image. Okay, just type for here is a placeholder image. Okay, is done in the placeholder image. And now also using the underscore list, and first of all here are this inside I'm creating the underscore list ID name. Just type for only the list, so those things that I'm creating here the symbol of list. So first of list is a item is 1, and secondly creating this another list, and this inside I'm type for here item is 2. Okay, it's done. And here you can see here is creating the simplest HTML code. And now just using this manipulate example in the minute and just show the JavaScript code. Okay, so let's start by changing the text of the div with the ID message, and we will use the text content properties. So okay, so now this inside outside, and here is creating this script tag, and you can choose for our internal grading. Now just using this inline, so here first of all I will change the content. Just type on this late and then type for this is a message. D is equal to type the document dot is using the query selector. So this insert the type for only here hashtag the message. Okay, is done. And then using for again type for this is a message type the text content. If you want to type the message for thank you for visiting, thank you for visiting, so visiting our site. Okay, so you can understanding this completely done. And here this is select the div using the query selector and update its content with the text content. So now just saving this code and click on this run icon and see the result. Okay, so as you can see here is properly printing the message for welcome, thank you for visiting our site. And you can and select for the width and height, and just in paper with the width for 300 pixel. Okay, and also stage 4 is weight is also 200 pixel. And then saving this code and just again for reloading this way, when you can see here is perfectly properly show the output for thank you for visiting on our site. And here the item 1 and item 2. Okay, I hope you understand it. And now just we are going for another example called modifying attribute. You can also manipulate elements attribute. Now let's update the image and other attributes of the image. Okay, first of all, defined for here is a remover this message for the date, and here I'm only inserted for the image, and using this document query selector and this inside I'm inserted for the image. Okay, so the name system remover is in the line code. Or first of all, here I'm type the image, type the source, sorry, src is equal to creating here the message for the image, new image, and you can see here is type the new images dot jpg. Okay, and you can see just using for this image the other step, the alter is equal to type the another message. So here first of all type for a new image loaded the dynamically. Okay, so you can see here is type the reloaded the dynamically. Okay, so you can see here is properly type is dynamically. So now it's completely, and you can see here you show the blank because there is no for this image address. So now just try, and you can see just save and open this browser and this refresher. You can see here is loaded because here is this location is not for the image. Okay, so you can see here is first is trying for the remove this and including here, sorry, I'm just creating this again and double quotation. This inside type the image img, and this image folder also type for the using the images dot for jpg. Okay, then I will just try again. So you can see here this open this browser and just refresh. You can see here the properly show, and now it's creating the another image. Just save for this image and folder and show for properly in this output. Okay, is it done? The next topic here I'm just adding for in the next here is finally the let's add the new list item to the under place this dynamically using the Java split. Okay, so first of all remove in one code, and first is add the new list. So here I'm just using the link and the variable, and then also the list is it one to here, and using the two main dot notation and also using the query selector. So this means that the first of all creating those double quotations, also type the hashtag and then type the list. Okay, then applying for query slate and then type is a new item. Okay, let's type a new item is equal to again type the document. Okay, I will just type the create element. Okay, so see our you can see, so this does one is the create element, so this inside only inside it and the list. Okay, and also here this type for the new item dot using the text content is equal to, so now I'm add for another item. Okay, and then I type for is a symbol of list. Next dot is type the append child, and this inside including here is the new item. Okay, and also again apply for this late and using the another item. So othr another item is equal to type for is a document dot again using this create element and then again apply for this list. Okay, so and also in this next line I'm going to type for another item dot is type the text content is equal to, so now I'm at for another item of 4. Okay, and then type for is a list. Now this again apply for the append child, this insert properly including this another item. Okay, so you can see here is completely lead, and I'm just save, and here just use this create content to create a new list element with that content, and then to the list using for this append child. Okay, so now just saving all this code and click on this run icon and open this browser and see the result. And as you can see here is properly add for the new item 3, item 4. Okay, here is completely done, and in 2 days tutorial today I'm properly manipulate for HTML element using the JavaScript, and its proper updated text, modified attributes, and dynamically added new elements. Okay,